watch till the end. So it's either you can love it, you can hate it, but having a big pipeline is actually solving all of your sales problems. Think about this. It doesn't matter how well are you closing, it doesn't matter how well are you multi-threading, it doesn't matter what kind of mistakes you do in the process down the line. If you have 1,000 leads to try on, you will close some of them statistically and you will hit your quota. This is the main thing. And ideally, you want to enable this thing for yourself. The way it worked for me last year is that I wasn't experienced. I didn't know what I was doing. So everything that I was doing was basically an experiment. And I went on the new event that was happening in Amsterdam. It was like a conference for the market research industry. And I was selling them some kind of a Web3 marketplace, new solution, completely something that no one was aware of. From me, like a guy in the 21-year-old, that's where majority of people are like above 40. And I was going there and I was selling them some new stuff that they didn't even understand, and we landed one very big partner out of there. How we did it? So my secret was that I just came there and I made as much conversations and contacts with whoever I could. We had like probably around 20 or like 15 customers or 15 conversations going on, and out of them we closed only one. But it was so impactful for us at that point that it was enough. Like all the efforts that we did in this event, it paid out. I didn't know how to close. I didn't know industry standards. I didn't know industry at all. I didn't know anyone. I just went there and I just started having conversation, making people interested, and then generating this big fat pipeline, big top of the funnel that we can just go through it, make every possible mistake, and then at the end we had this final customer that was paying our bills and actually make the difference at that moment. And if you're finding yourself in this similar situation that you cannot close, you're not hitting your quota, you're in a new industry, you don't know what you're doing, that's totally fine, because Web3 is always and constantly changing. So the best way how to counter that is actually generating this pipeline, generating the biggest amount of conversations that are going at the top of your pipeline. And the way to do it is actually this: checking out the prospecting blockchain business builders playlist on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna link it somewhere here, and you will see how many prospecting ideas. It's like 15 videos, but it's 15 different ideas how you can go and start generating more conversations. It can be a Telegram conference method. It can be a method where you go just on the websites and you sell to the newly founded projects. It can be whatever. But the only thing that you need to understand is you need to go and try to do it. Because if you just watch the video and you don't do anything, it doesn't actually help anyone. Yes, now you know more, you're more educated, you actually feel better, more about yourself, more confident, but you still need to start doing something. So the best way to generating the pipeline, as I found honestly, is going and doing the different Telegram outreach to different communities, to different people, finding where do people hang out, going there, because it's like in different Telegram groups and communities with few hundreds people, with few tens of people, that you are able to message directly and start the conversation directly, because this is the best source for online leads, where you're immediately relevant because you're in the community. You are going to the person with a nice offering. You don't try to sell anything to them. You just particularly curious in what they're doing, how their life is going on, what the project, what kind of priorities they're having, and then you need to get the person on the call. Once on the call, you will understand if you can be useful to this person at all, if your service or the product can be useful to this person at all, and then just tell them about the value, what you did with other clients. Don't try to sell anything. Right now, people don't buy. If you want to persuade somebody is that, hey, buy this thing because this is amazing, it's probably not going to work. Everybody's struggling, everybody having different everybody not buying, like really. The only way, if they want to buy, the only way for them to buy is to understand what kind of value you can bring it to them. So for example, if your product or services can be able to sell or save or make them different, like certain percentage of money, make a return, you need to showcase how is that done. So the prospecting playlist that we did is super important for you, and it will cover majority of your sales problems for the next couple of months, I hope so. And right now we're gonna focus more on the driving more engagement around the topics of moving the deal, because once you have a big fat pipeline, what do you do next? Next on your goal is like, how do I convert more of the people? How do I close more of the people? How do I actually make sure that all of my big fat pipeline is not going right to the drain, that I'm not burning leads, but I'm making most of them? So this is where the channel is going to go in this next few weeks and few months. And please let me know in comments, what do you think about this? Did you find the prospecting videos useful? Because I already have people that were booking meetings there, that were booking calls there, that were making deals, that are finding referrals using these methods. It's super successful and it works. And it doesn't have to be only our blockchain business builders group. It doesn't have to be only 90 BDs that we have there. I want everybody to know about this and to use about this. So if you have someone in your network that can benefit from this, please send them the videos, send them the playlist and say, hey dude, check it out, because this can be useful. And if you have any other questions, you can DM me. I will leave my contacts down below. If you have any problems, you think that this is not useful or something particularly for you, you're special and this thing doesn't work for you, DM me and we will do a breakdown of your situation and we will find a solution for you. So hopefully this was important for you, this was helpful for you. I will check out all other playlists, check out other videos, do something and be good, because your fate is in your hands, you're salespeople, so you need to move the business forward and you need to move yourself forward. So go for it. I trust in you. Blockchain business builders, pipe is king. Let's go. Bye-bye.